not about dying. Nobody ever dies. It's all about the transition to just a different dimension of energy and light. So when people ask me, well, how do you deal with these euthanasias all the time in your practice? I said, well, then one of the things that is about the love for the animals and why we need to honor that and take care of them, because they're not able to make their own choices. In this domestic world, they don't have the ability to go off and die. Now, sometimes they do, but most of the time they need help, and they want that help because they don't want to go through an agonal death. So it's important for us to be aware of that, read that energy, and take care of what they need on the schedule they want, so we honor that transition.
You come quietly first.
And Ron can reach around and just pet his head from the backside first, and he'll know that touch, and then he'll settle in.
Okay, good.
So I've drawn up the sedative injection, so we're ready to go. We're just waiting for them to give us the high sign, and we'll come up gently, and so Sonny doesn't get distressed at all. And then we'll give them that. It'll take a few minutes to have effect. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes slow. They're still saying goodbye. So this will be really interesting to see how this goes, and it's great that these folks have agreed to let us shoot this, because it's a pretty sensitive time. There can be a lot of tears and such, and we're going to help them along with that.
I love you. He's my king. He's such a king. He's such a king. He's my king. I love you. It's okay.
It's all right.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sonny Boy.
Wait.
He's such a great guy.
Yeah, he's a gorgeous spirit.
Oh my God, he's just astounding.
So what we use in these cases is a special euthanasia solution. It's just not an overdose of pentobarbital. It's one specifically made for this purpose, so it's a complex mix of alcohols, pentobarbital, and dilantin to stop the nervous system. So when we give it, it instantly stops the brain and heart activity, so there's no twitching or anything else. Plus, in this case, we've already given the pre-anesthetic and the anesthetic injectable that's fast-acting, so he's not going to feel anything at all. And if we reason to do this is it reduces the cat's anxiety about anything. They don't have to, they're not aware of anything, they're already on their way in the transition. We just need to finish with the body functional, and then the rest of the spirit will follow. And this dose is given IV, preferably, so we give a tourniquet. It can also be put directly. In some cases, cats are so sick they don't have a good vein, you can't get them, so you put it right into the heart. That's done very simply, very smoothly, not a problem with that. And you just take advantage of whatever you need to do in these cases to get it done very simply and smoothly for the patient, for the owner and the cat. So we'll see how his veins are. They should be quite good because the circulation's doing fine. All right.
Can he see?
No, it's not
Even
registering.
though his eyes are
Eyes
open?
are open, but he doesn't see. It's not registering.
It's not
The brain is what sees, not the eyes.
Okay. See, I don't believe that he's totally. I think he sees and knows.
In a sense, he does,
Yeah.
but not in a conscious way.
I just don't want to make him feel.
The only thing he feels now would be coming from you. So if you
Okay.
can just relax into that,
All right.
he's already on his way.
He's out, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this is not something that...
This won't finish it.
No.
He's under a heavy sedative and
Yeah.
anesthetic, and if we let him go, he'd just wake up in a few hours.
Oh my gosh.
But it takes a few hours. It doesn't wear off quickly. I learned to do this about 25 years ago, and it's been the best ever to see this happen. And many of my colleagues don't do this. They'll just give an IV injection, which would have been very tough with him. And it's something I like to promote, and I've talked about it a lot at meetings, so that more people can have this kind of enjoyment in watching the transition.
Oh, I think you just
Totally
do.
relaxed.
Not only is it noble, but I think it's scientifically better.
Yeah,
Right
absolutely.
Bless Roger and Ron
So powerful.
and Ollie in this situation. Let your face shine here today, Lord.
He doesn't feel that at all, right?
No.
Let your face shine.
He'll be gone in a second.
It's done.
He's gone. God bless you.
It stops the heart, stops the brain activity.
He was such a great cat.
There
He
you
was
go,
such
buddy.
a great cat.
And he doesn't look any different.
No. Thank you.
It takes about 7 or 8 more minutes for the spirit, so we give him that time.
Yeah, it would definitely be a while.
Completely beautiful. And I just want to say this out loud. It's more than noble what you do. It's heartfelt, and it's an art. You're on a frequency where you can pick up on an animal.
Yeah.
It's one of those blessings.
It is. It's a
It was
gift.
nice to spend this last 24 hours thanks to you, you know.
Thank you.
It was nice to spend this last 24 hours with you.
Yeah.
It's all about the understanding.
Yeah. It's all about
Now, I've done
sensitivity.
to get to this level, though, it took all the science background, shamanic training,
Yeah.
intuitive training.
What's shamanic training?
Shamanic is the worldwide kind of medicine man
It's Indian
practice.
based
Oh, shamans.
from the American
Exactly.
Indians.
But there's shamans in northern Finland and northern
Yeah,
Russia,
yeah.
all over. Hungary, all over.
I don't even have words for it. I'm going to become a cat. I'm going to communicate with you humans.
Right.
I'll do it telepathically to
Easy,
you.
it's a much easier way to be.
Yeah.
Cats don't suffer like we do with our emotions and
Right.
stuff. They suffer for us sometimes because they can take
They
on
pick
our
it all
emotional
up.
stuff. Oh yeah, they physically take it into their cellular memory for us
Well,
many
he's
times.
much better off now than he was out there. I felt so bad about him last night.
Well, even as bad as he looked, like I told Lee yesterday evening, he wasn't ready yet. He needed the time you guys gave him. It was perfect.
I just want to look at his face
Yep,
because
we'll
he was
get it.
away
Let
from
me
me just for
unravel it
1
for a
minute. I didn't get to see you.
You did the critical thing. You were holding him. Okay. Just like you've held him all these years.
Yeah.